All right. Oh, hey, there it is. Okay, great. This is not a good place for my face cam. We'll go up top for now. Why not? Okay, so we'll go no music for now. There's some very kind of mood-setting background music. It's kind of cool. Okay, so what the hell is this game? I play Minesweeper, like a lot, because it's fun, and you should play it, and you should watch me play it because that's also fun. I was playing Minesweeper, and somebody in chat mentioned that I might like this game. It's in beta. They made it. I don't know how many people are on the team, but Bredge, thanks for giving me the Steam key. So this is what you get when you open it, but then you don't get it the second time, but it's just the like help page that I assume explains the game. So this looks like pretty typical Minesweeper situation. And then these look like typical Minesweeper situation, except you've gone next level. This one makes sense to me. The hexagons, but then it's there. So there's what, 6 cells surrounding you. Fine. This one's a little crazy. So the numbers state how many bombs are in neighboring cells, and in this case, we're including these. So that's interesting. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Oh my god, crazy pants. Thanks, dude. Let me see. Okay, well, capture cursor is on. So we're gonna have to hold on. Okay, so if we hide that, and then we just open desktop capture, and then it resets itself. Now let's see. Okay, so we gotta do desktop capture. All right, sorry. Okay, so top left, typical Minesweeper. The bottom one, also pretty typical, except hexagons, but it makes sense. But then the weird one here is the triangles. So it looks like it's counting neighbors as anything that like shares a point, which I guess you could argue is true of these as well. But it's unique because like this 4 shares a point with the bomb below it, but not a side. So that, if that comes up a bunch, that's gonna break my friggin' brain. But okay. Let me just boost the audio a tiny bit. It's very quiet ambiance-esque. All right, and so then what else? This situation, regions show how many undiscovered bombs remain. Now, am I gonna be laying these out? That's the same as normal Minesweeper. Oh my god, crazy pants, you're right. Oh my god, bro, my brain still doesn't work. All right. So what else? What else do we have? Okay. Regions can be used by rules. Oh, I don't know what that means yet. Rule says a region with 3 bombs and 3 cells must be all bombs. Sure. Okay. So then, ooh, looks like the scaling on this image isn't so great. Is it? Are there any other? No, the scaling on all the other images looks good. Okay, so this one just looks like they blew it up. A little too big. Looks a little pixelaty. Okay, so region type. Okay. And the number of cells, sure. And then an action to take. Once you click OK, the rule will be applied automatically. Huh. A rule says a region with 3 bombs and 3 cells must be all bombs. So then are we going to be like applying logic that it then solves for us? Or do... Okay, I just need to play the game. So our goal is to mark all as bombs or mark all as clear. Okay. Double click on a region. Enter number of cells. Then enter an action to perform, and then click OK. So then we're going to click on an area and then choose whether they're all clear or not? Oh, this is weird. Okay. So we need to click on this, and then they would be all clear. So it's those two. Oh, that's nice. We can change the color. Go to rules constructor. Whoa. Okay, and then this is where we choose whether their bombs are clear. So, like, clearly these are clear. Then... But then how do I actually label them? Do we just... No, that's redo and undo. Okay. Don't fully understand what I'm doing. Can you drag it? No. Hold on. Let's refresh things. So what about this region that just has one thing? That would have to be safe. I can't drag. Okay. Back to help. So I need to click OK. So how do I do that? I don't see where the check mark would be to click OK. Oh no. Interesting. Okay, we might just be switching back to Minesweeper. This might be too big brain for me. Can we just go to another level? Oh boy, we can go to another level. Ooh, cool. Okay, so this is what I was expecting, where like essentially it looks like it's trying to teach you how group logic works, right? So the 3 would be a good place to start, because the 3 is going to just have all bombs around it. So... Huh. Yeah. So it's like I'm supposed to like click and then add a rule. Oh, okay. Oh, but not to those. Undo that. Hold on. Okay, so it's the 3. So then this is where we want to go. To then add it to this. Okay. 1 + 1 = 3? Well, wait, hold on. Isn't this the group that I'm doing? Oh my god, I chose clear. They're all bombs. Bruh. Okay. And so then it changes the groups that we have. Interesting. So then essentially this game is just outlining group logic. Oh, and I guess I could have also started with this 4. This 4 would be all bombs. So then now we go into here, and then we click that. Can I move my bubble to the bottom? Yeah, oh my god, you're right, Crazy Pants. Thank you. Okay. So great, and then this one would have 0 bombs. So we click on this group, then we go into rule constructor, and then we say no bombs. Okay. Now, why did this become a question mark? That's interesting. Well, I guess it's irrelevant because up here we would have to have a bomb. I guess to make it less clear that there would obviously be a bomb here. Interesting. Okay, so let's try to move through these quick. So this is all 5s. It just completed. Yeah. So I think the ones that have question marks end up being like irrelevant, but they're trying to obscure that there's an obvious answer as to whether or not it's a bomb. You have to use... It's essentially like forcing you to use group logic. Which, that's interesting. It would certainly help people who are bad at Minesweeper. Okay, so this 5 only has 5 spaces around it. Yeah, and then that 4. So the 5 is going to be a bomb. Great. Oh, wait, I didn't... But okay, that is correct. Okay, so hold on. How would I do that quickly in the future? So there's clearly a way to shortcut it, where I just clicked on it and it was like, okay, yeah, they're bombs. And so then this is not a bomb. Okay. Oh. So then it auto-completed if you didn't have to use group logic. Wait. Did it just auto... Hold on. Hold on, the game is playing itself now. This is fascinating. I don't quite know what's happening. We might... It is a beta. We might be... Now, is it solving itself correctly? It does look like it's solving itself correctly. Sweet. It's just doing it for me. So, I mean, like, obviously the way that this is set up, it would know the answers. Now, I have a pause symbol on the upper left. Yeah. Well, actually, do I? I have a main menu and a help and a hint and a next level and a refresh regions. Oh, this thing, though. Yeah, why? What is this? What if I put it at max speed? Go. Come on. No, you stopped. Okay, well, I guess now we're back to having to actually solve it. Okay. Ooh. So how would we do this one, though? So there can only be one bomb. You think that I clicked the play button there before? Well, I don't think so, and I'll try it again. Because if I do that, it, like, doesn't. I think this is supposed to control the speed at which it moves forward once you, like, enter something. So you can, like, have it move really fast once you make an entry. But, yeah, I don't know what just happened there. That was a little bit strange. Okay, so how would we solve this? Because this has this group of 5, this group that belongs to the 5, has 6 things. And if we can only mark them all as bombs or not bombs, they can't all be bombs because there's 6 of them. So what if we refresh regions? I like that it changes the colors. It's very satisfying. It doesn't quite... Yeah, how would I construct a rule for this? Also, wait, I have to click on one. Like, you're not all bombs and you're not all clear. Can I look at where they overlap? No, it's not like I could do something for the area where they overlap. Ooh, change the colors. Fun. Okay, what is this hint about? So I think the hint is showing me that, well, these regions must be safe. Like, obviously, knowing how Minesweeper works, the region that's between the 5 and the 1 has to have 1 bomb because the other 4 regions would have to have a bomb. So these 4 regions on the right are all bombs. And then these regions above or below the 1 are not bombs. So that's interesting. Yeah, I think the logical flow of this game is a little bit confusing. Let's go to the next level. Oh, new information. Number of cells can be set to don't care. Cat hair in my mouth. Fucking cats. Multiple, up to 4 regions can be added to the rules constructor. Well, hold on. I was trying to do that a second ago. Ooh, game. Game, I was trying. Okay. So then, now if it'll let me do that, let's see. So we know there's a bomb in here. We know there's one in here. We also know there's one in here and one in here. So, okay, this seems like actually not blatantly obvious. Okay, so the fact that there's one in here, that's, ooh, if it's right here, it satisfies all 3 of these. Now, no matter where it is, it satisfies this guy. So there is no bomb in this corner. So how? Oh, well, I double-clicked. Okay. Well, it didn't tell me double-clicking would add this, so that was a little confusing. But we got there. So the one space over here has to be clean. And then the shared space, well, it's not all bombs. Don't care. What exactly would don't care mean? Yeah, I don't know. But let's think this through. So we don't know how many bombs there are in total. It doesn't look like there's a total for that. Yeah, so how would we go about... I mean, I can click check to... Oh. Okay, well, it made what sounded like a good noise. Rules can be used to create new regions. Okay. Okay, so 6 would mean exactly 6. 2 plus is 2 or more. 5 minus is 5 or fewer. Exclamation point 4 is any number except 4. 4/6 is either 4 or 6. Okay, so the slash is this or that. 1 plus 2 to the asterisk is... Okay, so like 1 plus 2 or 1 plus 4. Well, it'd be 1. Plus 2 to the 0. Ooh, okay, no, it's multiplication. So 1 plus 2 times 0 would be 1, and then 1 plus 2 times 1 would be 3, so 1, 3, 5. Okay. Okay. If I click help, are all of these available? Okay, well, that's nice. So then it seems like I beat the last level by finding the only piece of information I could know, which is that that one spot was safe. That's very strange. Now, well, hold on. We still have this old rule from the previous level. That's a little clunky. Okay. So what the hell? Well, one of these is a bomb. That's not so helpful. Now, if 2 of these are a bomb, then what we know is, for this one... Oh, that's actually nice. The group is labeled as a 1 because there's only 1 bomb in here. Yeah, this seems like a really cool construct. Like, the idea behind this is cool. I think the flow of the game needs a lot of work, but the idea behind presenting people with groups really makes you see the group logic. It's funny because I'm used to playing Minesweeper. I'm trying to like ignore these things. I'm like, get out of my way. I need to like count the hexagons and think about what overlaps. Okay, so there's one bomb in here. There's two in here. But so then we know that this shared area has one bomb, which means that there is no bomb up here and there is a bomb down here. Now, how I go about telling it that, I think, okay, we like double, oh no. Oh boy. Okay, so now we have the group of two, which we got by double clicking each of them. We could start over if we want to just cancel. So let's just make sure. Yep, that's how that works. Okay. So here we just mark as say. No, nope. You we mark as a bomb. And then you up here have to be safe. So you're that. Oh, we don't get to do both? Well, hold on. Can I just like lock you in? Now, we just went to a completely new level. Now, that's not really clear to me, so I'm not necessarily trying to solve everything I can. Huh. Ooh, I'm not getting the flow. Okay. So what's the deal with Mr. 3 here? He could only have one bomb in here, so he needs bombs on either side. So then, like... and you together. So the area that you share is definitely a bomb. 1 + 1 = 3? It's illogical. No, it's not. Game, you making assumptions. You making assumptions, buddy. There's no bomb in... okay, well, that. I can mark them all as clear. Or I can mark them all as bombs. Ooh. Well, I do feel like this game does not fully make sense. And then also using these rules, being given all of these, I'm just like, what? Like, I guess I would be saying like that space would be a 1 if it was, but like obviously that's going to be a bomb. But then this space up here could end up being a 1. It could end up being a 2 though. And that is separate from whether it's clear or not. Like, so like really it could be clear and it could be, I think it could be a 1 or a 2. My brother in Christ, I don't think that's illogical. Because the spot they share would have a bomb, and then the other spot has 2 bombs. And then this would be a 1 or a 2. That's separate from whether or not it has bombs or not. Okay, what about this? That's illogical. Well, okay. Okay, am I not supposed to put that there? Am I supposed to put it there? This is fascinatingly bizarre. It's really interesting that it just assumes there's 3 bombs over here. Like, nobody told you that. So... So even though it starts me with these numbers, like, I'm supposed to, like, construct my own. Like, hold on. So if I put a bomb over here... Infinity bombs. Or this. Now, how would that mean there's a bomb in there if I told you it's clear? Okay, what happens if I click that. Okay, so it's like I'm moving the number, but not. So, okay, so clearly these things go into here. But we're only allowed to do one at a time. That doesn't feel right. It feels like I should be able to be like, okay, this section, I guess really what I would want to say is this section I don't know yet. Or, although I do know, I just can't tell you the way it's grouped. So I would be like, ignore this, and then that one's got to be a bomb, and then that one's got to be clear. So we should. Boop. It is really funny. So then this is like the number of bombs, and not the number of bombs in the surrounding area. It's the number of bombs in that, because if it's the number of bombs in the surrounding area, it's not illogical. There could easily be 3 bombs in the surrounding area. No, but it can't be, because this is like 3 spaces. It isn't I'm not trying to number a single space. What happens? Like I can put a 1 in there. Uh-oh. Impossible. This is interesting. Okay. Now I feel like this is a good tutorial away from being an actual game. But while I'm stuck here, I'm going to give this game another 30 minutes max, but I want to figure it out. So can we put the don't care value in there? We can. So why is it saying that? It is explaining to me why it's illogical. But like if I try to just be like, hey, there's 1 bomb in here, saying that that's illogical is very confusing, because like it's a bomb. There's a bomb there, my guy. There has to be. That's the fucking rules. There's 1 bomb in this space, and there's 1 in this space, and there must be 1 up here. So am I trying to just number them? Like there's no bomb over here. So was that all I had to do, is say, hey, there's 2 bombs here, there's 1 bomb here, and there's no bombs here? But then the question is, why do I even label it with the bomb? Like, why not just, I could always just put the number of bombs in a region without ever having to use the clear thing. Like, I mean, I think I could do like the opposite here and be like, you would have, hold on, let's see. You would have 1 clear, you would have 0 clear, and then you would have, you'd have 1 clear. It's impossible. But is it, my guy? Is it? Because like why even have this button? Oh. I can put numbers in there. This is not a good flow for a game. But hold on, let's just go back to what we had, which was that you're 2 bombs and you're 1 bomb and you're no bomb. Whoa, did you just tell me it was okay to say that there's... Okay, you know what? If you're gonna tell me it's okay to do that, I want to know like what you're thinking. Because like I know... Can I put... Ooh, you can put bomb in multiple... Okay, well now it will actually tell me it's illogical. So what is the purpose of the numbers? Like... Here you go. There's 0 bombs. What a weird freeform way to enter the information. Like, why is this okay, but then hold on. But then we could just do that. And then... But then how do I, like, solve this? The other levels went ahead when I only solved, like, one weird thing. Rule already present. Yeah, I know. Oh. Oh, we don't have any rules. Wait. But you said there was a rule already present. How do I put it into the level? Edit rule, duplicate rule, cancel. Okay. Let's try over here and see what we get. So we got to double click you, we got to double click you. So we know there's a bomb in this shared area. There is in fact one bomb. Okay. You got to run Booski for sure. You have a good afternoon too, my dude. It would be really funny if this game intentionally didn't make sense, and the idea was to see how long it would take someone to realize it doesn't make sense. So over here, though, can we just add a new rule? We can just add a new rule. Okay. And then, what is it? We know that the shared area has a bomb. The unshared area has no bomb. Let's try showing the number of cleared spaces. So there's one cleared space here. There's 0 here. And then there's 1 here, right? Is it impossible? Is it? I don't know. I don't think so. Because if I'm talking about clear spaces. Oh, now we're talking about ones. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What a baffling thing. Next level, please. Why is the rule constructor still available for the previous level? Okay. So what could we figure out? The 3 already has a bomb. Then it's got another bomb in here. So what do we know? In this shared area, there's 1 bomb. Is that how we're trying to say that? Oh my god. And then in the not shared area, there's also 1 bomb. So can we say that? Now hold on, but what does the number 3 mean? It's just the number of cells. So then why would I be allowed to change this? Like, if the number 3 is just the number of cells, how would I say that there's 2 bombs in here? Well, now it works. Because, yeah, there is only 1 bomb in this area. And it still highlights 3. So it just defaults to showing the number 3. Even though it's not talking about the fact that there's 3 cells. Or is it? This is so crazy. And then the not shared area. Oh, they don't have a not shared area. There's a bomb in there. Because it doesn't exist. There's 0 bombs. Okay. So then let's add another rule, I guess. So in this shared area between these 2, there's got to be 1 bomb. Because there's only 1 spot that's not shared. And it has to have a bomb. It's the only spot for the 2 to have its other bomb. And then the shared area must have 1 more bomb. Because that's the 2's only option. So, like, you'd have a bomb? And then the 3 area, like, I don't know, we know there's a bomb in it, but actually it's down there. And then this area is, can we add a 3rd? Ooh, okay. Like, is my goal to just solve this all with one rule? I feel like maybe we can get there. So in this area, there's a bomb. In this area, why you change on me, bro? There's one bomb. There's one bomb. Fuck you. One bomb. One bomb there. 0 bomb here, buddy. 0 bomb. 0 bomb here. Okay. Now, what else? Okay, so these don't share an area, but these do. And there must be only 1 bomb in there. So we know there's a bomb in here. We know there is 1 bomb over. There's 1 bomb there. There's 1 bomb in there. There's no bombs in there. And there's 1 bomb in there. Sure. Okay. I mean, that's like it, right? Like, there's 3 groups. I don't think there's any more info to extract, but it won't go to the next level. Yeah, I don't know if I would call this a beta. Betas are usually almost feature complete, right? This doesn't have, I just don't understand what exactly I'm trying to do. What else could we do here? Let's be generous and try to figure out what else could we do. We have maybe told it where all the bombs are. Rules. So, don't care is very weird because you would always care. You'd always care about how many are safe or not, because or how many are bombs. That's like the game. And then I get that you could fill the question mark zones with numbers to be like, well, there might be 1 bomb here or there might be 2. Yeah, I think I just don't get it. I feel like this game has potential to show off group logic. I feel like that's the biggest thing that people playing Minesweeper, like when I was a kid and would play Minesweeper and just lose and be like, this game's dumb. It's just luck. It's stupid. You're just clicking around. This really helps demonstrate that. It's a very cool visualization. But yeah, I just don't really know what I'm supposed to do. And this ramped up way too fast. Like, giving me this whole crazy grid thing and then also, like, not being exactly clear. Ooh. Yeah. I think I might just have to be done. So we could add another rule, but the only other rule I would understand how to do is to say how many safe spaces each zone had. Yo, we can help Abridge. Okay. So what do I misunderstand about this? I feel like it's not exactly clear how to tell it what I need to tell it. And I'm not even sure how much I'm supposed to tell it. Like, essentially, it feels like I have input as much information as possible. Like, because of the way this information is splayed out, essentially, this spot has to have a bomb. This spot also has 1 bomb. This spot has no bombs. And then this spot down here has a bomb. Those overlapping groups are essentially all the information that I can get out of the puzzle, as far as I understand. But I don't know how to actually tell it that. The one in the number is not the number of bombs. Okay. So what is it supposed to be? Let's edit the rule. Also, you guys might want to go back and watch the VOD. At the beginning, I played through a few levels, and then it kind of just started playing itself. And so I might be like pretty far ahead. I might be on like level 20. I kind of just watched it play itself for a little bit because it was very weird. That's the norm. Oh. Like, do you give it a series of rules and then the game will play with those rules as long as possible? Interesting. Okay, so I need to figure out what the actual number is. So let's go back to just clear and start again. Okay, let me read through the section that explains. So at first it made sense that it was the number of cells, but like, why would I ever change that? Okay, so I guess, can I just like go, well, I guess canceling it will empty it out. Okay. So if we start with these two things, then it does make sense that there are 0 cells that are shared or that are unshared between these two groups. So it makes sense that that's 0. I don't know why I would ever need to change that. That's just like a factual statement, right? Like there's just 0 in there. And then of course the shared section, sure, there's 2 cells. Makes sense. And then for this section also 3 cells. There's 3 cells that aren't shared but that are part of the 2 group. There is 1 bomb in the section of the 3. Yep, yeah, for sure. For sure. Because there's already 1 up here. So there's 1 bomb in here and 1 bomb in here. I'll see soon enough why I'd want to change it. Okay, when I read the rules, I thought it was saying that like that's the number of regions, and then it was like, here, you can change them to all of these different things, and I'm like, but why? But all right. So if we mark that there is a bomb in here, but then it's saying that 1 + 1 is 3, which sure, but it doesn't take into account that there's already a bomb out here. So like actually, bombs mean it is all bombs. Oh boy. Okay. And so then changing this 3 to a 1 is not the way to say that there's 1 bomb in the group. I put a 1. Hold on. Let's undo this. I don't actually know if the undo will do what I want. Okay. So you're saying to put a 1 in there, like that. So then there are 3 cells, and then one of them is a bomb. And it's just assumed that that means 1 is a bomb, not that one of them is clear. So we're always just putting the number of bombs in there. And so then for this one, we could also put a 1 because there would be 1 bomb in there. Now they have a line. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so is this correct then? That means there's 1 bomb in all the regions? Oh. Only the region 3 has 1 bomb. Oh, doesn't this area have a bomb? Make sure to turn down the speed again so I don't miss what happens when I enable the rule. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll put it back down at the pause room. Yeah, so if they each have a bomb, then wouldn't putting a 1 there be expressing that idea? Like there's 1 bomb in here and 1 bomb in here. I only want to create 1 region at a time. Ooh, I don't know what the hell that means. So the way that these are linked, it's like creating a region? Ooh. Ooh, I don't get that. Okay, so 1 bomb is fine in here, but that's not all the information. So if I also want to tell it that there's 1 bomb in here, just click OK right now. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that was a little bit fast. Whoa. Solve levels to unlock level sets and features. Numbers show unsolved levels. Okay, yeah, that's nice. You can just like skip past levels if you don't want to. If you don't want to do them or don't know how. Double click to test all levels. Okay, as you get down, the grids get bigger, and then as you go to the right, the puzzle gets harder. That's cool. It's a fun way to set that up. Okay. So let's just slow down here. Why does it just solve itself? So I showed it the rules and now it does it all. But so I only showed it this 1 rule and now it's like smart enough to do all of this? Yeah, I guess I did show it several rules before. Where can I see all of the rules? Like if I click edit rule, it's just going to be this one, right? The previous rules are still around being applied. Interesting. Is there anywhere for me to see them? And then I assume if I just like crank this speed, it's going to go until it can't solve something. Okay. Okay, yes, that is how it works. All right. It would be nice to be able to see the rules that I've already set up, but... Okay, so then we're looking at this. There's 1 bomb in this area. And then... Okay, so I guess actually the easiest thing to do will be to tell it that there are 3 bombs in the unshared area? Yeah, there's 3 bombs here. So what? We want to put a 3 into here. And then just say okay. And then that would be enough for it to solve it. Bro, this is crazy. Okay. What else? Okay. So let's go to the rule constructor. So we need these 2. And then there is only 1 bomb in here, which means this area will have 0. So we would do that. And then, I guess, check it off. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's crank the speed. Okay. Now what? There's 1 bomb around this guy. Okay, so then we can look at these 2 groups. And then we know that there are 0 bombs in here. Right, yeah, because there's just 1 in here and that solves the 2. Okay. Okay. Now what? Ooh, this looks a little bit more complicated. Okay, we can at least know. So in here, there's one bomb in this. I guess that's worth telling it. If I don't care how many cells, I can change the number to a question mark. When would I not care about how many cells? That seems like I would always be talking about all of them or none of them, right? Like, so the 2 could be a question mark. Because I'm just saying there's only one bomb in there. So then okay, because the purpose is to set up a rule that the like computer can learn from and understand, that it doesn't matter how many cells are surrounding it if there's only one bomb in it. Well, it doesn't matter how many cells are surrounding it. There is one bomb if there's a 2, and then there's one less. There's already one bomb. So then, however many cells are around it, there would only be one bomb. Okay. And so then that's not going to be enough to solve this, though, right? So I guess, like, let's just say, okay. So now we know there's one bomb in here. And then I guess we'll look at these 2. And we know the area that they share. I guess let's try saying it's a question mark. Whatever they share, if it's a 1, there can only be one bomb. And then, well, ooh, but that's only if they share this area and there is there's no way to put enough bombs outside of it. Which in this case is true. There could only be one bomb next to the 2 in this area. Oh, so then the 3 minus 1 is what you could do. So then hold on. How would I actually put this in? If I put that in... Hold on. Would it be... It's the 3 minus the 1, right? So then is it 3 minus... And then the actual space? The other space involved? Ooh, that's not totally clear to me. Let me look back at those numbers. 5 or fewer. So in this case, that would mean 3 or fewer. So then I would need to... Okay, so hold on. So it's not that we care about the number that are shared. It's that we care about the number that aren't. And so... Ooh, but the problem with that is it isn't just the spaces that aren't shared. It's the spaces that aren't shared and then bringing into it this logic as well. That the 3 couldn't just put its bombs like one here, and one here. So the left one has 1 bomb and the 3 has 3. So the remaining part of the 3 must have 2. So then, do we just put... We just put a 2 into here? Okay, how do I actually get back to numbers? And then... I don't know, do we actually want this to be a 2? So, okay, let's think about that. So there's definitely just 1 bomb shared in here. Ah, right, we can only actually tell it one thing. Okay. The 1 in my rule creator is the right one. Hmm. I want the left one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. Okay. Okay. Let's clear that out. That is 2, and that is 3. Okay. So this is how it started. Damn, I don't remember what the first rule I said was in here. I think it was with this group, right? Okay. So we could easily just say that there are 2 bombs in here. But the only way that we know that for sure is because of the way that the other group logic works, which is the fact that this 3, it's not the number of spaces that it has, it's the fact that it's bordering on a 2. That makes it really complicated. Well, it's bordering on a 2 that only needs 1 more bomb. And that is what doesn't make sense to me. Explaining that logic to it with this interface is not clear to me. So sure, yeah, I guess it's bordering on a 1. It is functionally a 1. So so it must have 2 plus bombs left. Sure, so the 3 would have in the spaces not shared by it, which isn't really a group I have here. Essentially, I would need to add this circle into this group. Let's see, can I do that? Well, I guess we could. Okay, so we could close out and we could make another rule that's involving these groups, right? So we could talk about this group having 2 bombs in it, right? Because the way it's set up, it has to have 2 in there. So I'm going to try that. Okay, that solved us a bunch of things. It would have, damn, I guess it would have been nice to also be able to put in some other rules in there to teach it more than one thing at a time. Maybe I could have done that. Okay. So what do we know about this one? So the spots that are not shared down here, they have to each be a bomb. So we have to have 2 bombs in a situation where you have a 1 and a 3, but this shared area can only have 1 bomb, and then we know this area would have no bombs. Okay. All right. What next? Just the 4? Shit, what about the 4? Hold on, let me get back to the rule menu. Okay, so I mean, I guess we only have 2 groups here. Oh, I see. But yeah, if we can just a 4 with 4 spaces has to have 4 bombs. That's a really funny thing to have to actually teach this thing. Now, is that not actually enough for this? Market is, so I can't just put 4. I have to actually do like that. So it's not smart enough to know it has 4 spaces and that there's 4 bombs in there to just put them all in. I have to use the all bomb symbol. I think that's a little confusing. Maybe it'll make more sense as I go. I taught it that for 1, 2, and 3 by telling it that it's all bombs. So then by telling it that by putting that bomb symbol in, I'm saying when the number of spaces is equal to the number of bombs, then they must all be bombs. Interesting. That was not clear to me, but that is a good way to teaching may be a confusing word. It's literally just dumbly applying all the rules you've given it whenever they match. Yeah, but that's how all machine learning things learn, right? They like even like Google's weird thing of like click all the pictures that have stairs, and then Google shows those pictures to a like an algorithm, and the algorithm is like, yeah, those are stairs, and if the humans agree, then it's like, good job, algorithm, you're learning better. And if it's wrong, it's like, no, only half of those were stairs. Try again. Change what you know. So I guess it is weird. It's like I'm not teaching like a living thing, but I am giving it one little piece of knowledge to work with at a time. And I guess in a small way, that's like what machine learning does, right? Like eventually this thing's gonna know how to just play the whole game, right? Like if I beat this thing, or if I get far enough along into this, maybe it's endless, like this thing will know how to play this game better than somebody who starts playing it on their own. It'll just like know the game better than them. So yeah, I feel like teaching is a decent way to describe it. I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm explaining to this game how to play itself, I guess. Okay, so what do we have here? This 2 only has a single bomb. And then the 3 is going to have 3 bombs. And then we don't necessarily know... we know the spaces that aren't shared will have at least 1 bomb. But we don't know about more. So I guess we could start with that? Can I do 1 or more? Yeah, the plus thing. Okay, so then let's try that. Let's just very quickly... So we know... Hold on. It's this area. Oh boy. Should have just thought about it. Okay. So this area has 1 bomb in it. At least. It could have more. So... I could tell it 1 or 2. I suppose. That's something to teach it. Right, and then it creates a group of that info. Okay. So then what else can we actually figure out from this? If there were a bomb in here, then there would be... There would be no bomb up here. Ooh. Ooh, this one's actually just like difficult to solve, let alone to explain its logic to itself. Oh, let's see. So we know that there's 1 bomb in here. I know the clear cell. Shit. Like this cell down here? I mean, they could all be clear. Well, not all of them, but some of them could be clear or not. I don't know. The 3 must steal a bomb from one of the ones. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, is there a way to talk about that group, though? I guess maybe there is. So let's make a new rule and let's look at that. Is there a way to talk about the group that is like here and here? And then alternatively, could there be a bomb in each of them? What would that do? Yeah, I think there could be a bomb in each of those cells. Ooh, that gets confusing. But there could also be... Yeah, I guess there couldn't be none. So, okay. So then that area would have 1 plus bomb. But I don't know how to actually make that a group. because it's this plus this. So how do I actually group those together? Just put 1 plus in both. Ah. And that is the thing that was uniting them before. Right, because you can only add 1 rule at a time. Or like 1... Yeah, I guess 1 rule at a time would be a way to describe it. Okay. Okay. And then what else do we know? So there's either 1 or 2 in here. There's 1 or more in here. Now, if there was 1 here, what does that do? That means there's 0 here. And then there might be 1 here, regardless of whether there's 1 in here. And then if there was 1 in here, there would be none in here. If there was 1 in here, there would only be 1 in there. Now, how can I relate that? So if we look at these 2 groups, in this shared area, we probably just can't have a bomb because it's got to steal from the 3's got to have a bomb in either of the outside, the areas that overlap with either the 1 or the 2 that's functionally a 1. There just can't be a bomb in here. So then I guess I can just label it as clear. No. Can I just label you as 0? But add the 3 or the 1 plus. Okay, so hold on. So if we're trying to say there's 0 in here, where would we add? Like, do we need to add? Hold on, let's take this out. Like, do we need to add this group in? Oh, right, because it doesn't make sense unless it knows about this 3. Okay. So then that's this area having 0. So then now it makes sense to it. Okay. And I guess that's a good enough rule to tell it. Okay. Interesting. So I guess we could very quickly say in the shared area, there is 1 bomb. Sure, there's 1 bomb in there. We can make a new rule. And then what else? In the not shared area, there is there's also 1 bomb. I guess it would be good to figure out how to tell it. In the not shared area, there's like this number minus, or no, this number minus that number of bombs. But I don't know how to tell it that. So let's just tell it there's 1 out there. Damn, that was enough to solve it. Okay. All right. So what is the deal with the 3? We can look at these areas and then the area that's not shared has to have 2 bombs in it. So would we want to say all bombs? Because if the area that's not shared in this situation with a 3 and a 2, but the 2 actually only has 1 bomb left. So I guess we could call it a 1. If they have a shared space, sure. Let's try that. Okay. So what's next here? So there's only 1 bomb in here. So then the area that's not shared. should we just say all bombs? Like if... Is it smart enough to know that that would mean if a number is next to its same number, and then their shared space only has room for one bomb left, then all of the remaining space... Ooh. It's hard to fully understand what I'm telling it. It's nice to have the confirmation that the rule makes sense, but... okay, so for them, they're... So now we would know that the not shared area is all bombs. Let's try that. Great. What else? This is like a similar rule. And I suppose I didn't tell it previously as effectively as I could. The way that shared spaces work. Okay. So then everywhere that's outside is going to be all bombs. Sweet. %. What does that actually mean? Did we unlock... so we unlocked a new area, so we can either go... What, it was like more complexity going right, or like bigger grid going down? Oh, shit. I can click on things. I can click the things on the right. Shit. What things on the right? You mean on the left? Okay, great. Great. That's cool, French. Okay. So now we're at a slightly bigger grid. And then if I wanted to, I could click over to here, right? Ooh, so these get more complex. Okay. Okay. So let's go with the bigger grid for a little bit. So, what do we need to teach it here? 3 bombs and 1 bomb. Okay, so this is a similar thing where whatever's not shared is a bomb. All right. Now what? So if there's 2 bombs in this area, the 3 needs 3 bombs, right? But so in this area that's shared, we can only have 1 in here. Try adding a question to the cell numbers. So, okay, so let's go to the rule inspector. You recommend that I set cell counts to don't care whenever possible. All right. Also, hello, PG for you. Thank you for the advice. So then setting it to a question mark will make the rule more general. It is kind of hard to understand when that actually matters. So if we're in a situation like this, it doesn't matter how many cells are shared with a 1 and a 3. There can only be 1 bomb in those cells. I think that's what I'm telling it. And then I guess we could very quickly... I already know that. Yeah, I did feel like I had entered that. We could also enter the opposite info. Where it doesn't matter how many cells are not shared with the 1. There's always 2 bombs. Okay. Oh, so we hadn't told it that yet. Okay. So, if we have 2 bombs in here, what do we actually know about the situation? Actually, we could just do like a triple, and then it's kind of easy to look at the groups. So, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's actually think about this. So there's 1 bomb in here, and 1 bomb in here, and 2 bombs in there. It's nice to have it listed out for me. Now, if we had 1 bomb in here, We couldn't have a bomb in here. And then actually that wouldn't work out. So in this case, we have to have a bomb in here. And then what, we probably also have to have one in there. Oh, well, okay, wait. Nope, nope, not following this through all the way. So hold on. Let's look at these two, just for the sake of brainstorming. So if we put a bomb over here, then that means no bomb above it. If we put one above it... Okay, so it's the... I had it backwards, right? There can't be a bomb in here. Let's actually... Yeah, sure, because of the way that works out, it would have to all be clear. Because then the only other way is to put the bombs not shared with the two ones. Okay. All right. And then... Then what? What do we want to do here? Boy, that's a big group for the one. Okay, let's look at the 3 that needs 2 bombs. And the 1 that needs 1. There is a hint button, and the hint is not considered cheating. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's see how it actually works. Whoa. Did it shift the groups? Oh, it's just like highlighting ones that are relevant? Sure. That does feel a little cheaty. I know there's a big argument on I guess a philosophical disagreement on World of Minesweeper, whether or not hints should be counted toward like leaderboards. So, I mean, clearly the area that is shared by all of these is relevant. So the 3 needs 2 bombs. And so then what would happen if you wanted to have a bomb here and a bomb above it to solve this 3? Why would that be a problem? Well, really, would it be? Yeah, actually, that seems like that could be okay. So then why is it this space that actually matters? All right, so this group... If we had... I guess let's look at all 3 of them. It hides the regions that aren't relevant. Okay. Okay, so if we looked at this region, could there be a bomb there? If we put a bomb there, that only affects the 3, and then the 3 could easily have a bomb down below. Huh. Ooh, this one's actually pretty difficult. Okay, hold on. Let's back out of this rule. Is there anything we could say? I feel like working bit by bit on the easiest things will help make an understanding of what is relevant. So could this one have a bomb out here in the not shared area? Well, actually, shit, I guess this area is shared with this one, but it's saying it's not relevant. It's the same situation as just now. You just need question in all parts of the ones. So So if I look at this entire group, since all three of these apparently are relevant to the situation, then we're just saying that even if... So putting the questions where the ones are is saying that the number doesn't matter. Hey, the Sinom. I just made a rule very similar to this one. I just had to make it slightly more general. And this case would have also been solved. Dang. Well, I bet that's been true like a dozen times already. But okay. That doesn't help me a whole lot. It probably would if I was remembering what the general rule I just made was. So if I'm just saying that if I replace the ones with question marks, then I'm saying the actual values don't matter, but there would have to be one bomb in... Ooh, actually, I guess it would be like, what, this area and this area? Damn. Oh, I can click rules on the left to see my previous rules. Okay, okay. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Oh my god. Ooh, that's a lot of rules. So the previous rule I made had to do with a 1, a 1, and a 2. And then it was saying that the area that's shared by the 1 and the 1 has to be clear. Okay. So, is that the case for this area? Ooh. Ooh, why is this so hard to actually understand? I can sweep the ones overlap because the actual areas inside the 1 or 1 minus clues don't matter basically ever. Only whether they overlap with other regions, if at all. Shit, I don't understand that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So I can sweep the area of the ones that overlap. So let's try putting that in. Wait. Yeah, I think this is the area that overlaps, right? But do I actually know? I need the 2 as well. So I guess that was the main thing I hadn't done yet, is actually followed along the logic to understand what I'm trying to tell it. So essentially what we're saying is there can't be a bomb here. And the reason for that would be... Right, there needs to be a bomb in either of these spots. Either this one or this one. Because the 3 needs to have 2 bombs. 1 could be up there. And there has to be at least 1 bomb in here. There could be 2. But either way, then that means the shared one couldn't have a bomb. Okay. So I think that was the main problem there, is that it's hard for me to create the rule without actually following that through, right? The 2 forces a bomb into a part of the ones that overlap with the 2. Yeah, for sure. I think you guys are better at following the logic of this because I just hadn't seen that yet. There can't be a bomb inside the outer overlap because that'd remove too much room in the 2. Yeah, yeah. So edit that rule and add the question. So then, let's see, how do we actually do that? We do this. And I can set the overlaps of the rule with a question. So this part specifically? No, maybe? Ooh. It's hard to follow through what this actually means, because I get that I'm saying the like number of overlaps doesn't matter. just try to update it and it'll tell me if it's wrong. Okay, let me do it. Sure, okay. And so then if we added that to there, and then here. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Can we do this for the... Oh, okay, there we go. So then we can undo that. You can set any of the parts except the size 1 of the outside part of the 2. Okay, so even this? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like the problem with that is that now, essentially, I'm like tweaking something I don't understand, and then the game's rules are telling me whether or not it doesn't work. That is cool that you can essentially use it to figure out higher level knowledge, because the game, it's like the game it's like the game is doing the group logic for me. Essentially, I could be like, well, how about in a general sense, and then it's like, okay, no, not, you can't change that. You can change this or that, but not that. But I don't necessarily fully understand why. Okay, so then we just want to go back to the rules constructor. Okay. At your point in the game, you have barely any clue of what's going on anymore. Like, because you've given it so many rules? That's... Oh my god, I can still add 2 more questions into that rule? Hold on. It was this rule, right? Oh my god, the zeros? Oh my god. Okay, so edit the rule. Okay. Oh shit, and now it's just solving stuff on its own, alright. Yeah, that is, it's really hard to understand that, like, so essentially I'm saying, with those specific groups of 2, 1, and 1, the way that they overlap, the only thing that matters is that there's only one bomb outside of their shared spaces. And then it doesn't matter the size of their shared spaces. The spot that is shared by not the 2, but that is shared by the 1s, has to be clear. You are symbiotic with the machine and you help each other. Yeah. It feels weird because I'm essentially like asking the machine if a thing works, and then the machine is like, yeah, that works. And I'm like, okay, then follow that rule. Thank you. You only have 135 rules, but those create regions like no one's business. Yeah, it seems like if I went back and tried to put question marks everywhere I could, it would be much more efficient. The 1s will consume both the bombs and not be able to give one to the 2. Yeah. I think I understand that. It's weird because the first layer is understanding that reasoning, and then the next layer is being able to input it into this grid, which is at least a little bit misleading. Like, not misleading, it's confusing. It like how do I explain this? It's not that it doesn't make sense. It's that it's hard for my brain to translate it into making sense. Like maybe if it ramped up slower, if it was if the direction of the levels was much more deliberate about forcing me to learn this kind of thing, then maybe I would be more understanding when I'm here. But at this point, this is like, it's like too complicated for me to just understand. And so I think if I was playing this by myself, I would essentially just be making a bunch of very simple rules without the question marks, unless I was forced to understand how the question marks work. But let's see if I can get better at it. It's also really funny going from playing Minesweeper to playing this. It's really difficult to not try to collect the information that these little groups already tell me. Like, I can just look at this and know there's 3 bombs here for this 3, but my brain is still like, no, you got to count up the number of spaces and the number of bombs, and you got to do some math to figure out whether you can just solve it. But because it's not like Minesweeper in that way, I know it can't be solved if I would just think about the fact that it's different than Minesweeper. Okay, so we have this weird group down by itself. That's interesting. And then what else? So one bomb in here and one bomb in here, or 3 in here, sorry. So if we look at where these overlap, well, so yeah, I guess what is the important thing to do here? I guess we can tell it that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many spaces. Ooh. Like, yeah, okay. I guess we could give it a general rule. So there could be 1 or fewer bombs in here, right? So like we could just tell it in this area there's like 1 or fewer, right? That's what that means, right? 5 or fewer, yeah, okay. So we could tell it that. I don't think that's super helpful yet. Oh, well, that's cool to see it come up in another spot. Sure. Okay. That doesn't seem like a very powerful rule, though, but it could help us solve some things in the future. So then the other thing that's important to look at is the whole area. Ooh, okay. So if we looked at all of these together, there's the area that's not shared by the ones. Where is that? It's this one. Outside of the ones. That would have to be a bomb. Now, could I look at it as they're all bombs? How would I tell it that essentially we have a 3, and if you have 2 areas that have bombs, and then really the number of cells doesn't matter here. It's only the fact that they must have a bomb. But they only have to have bombs. Well, I guess, yeah, because of the 3 not having room, they do have to have bombs. So then it's almost like that rule that I just did with the 1 or fewer is only helpful in the most general way. Ooh. The generalized rule that had solved this for you is a region that contains at least X plus Y bombs, overlapping a region of at most Y bombs, has at least X bombs in the remainder. Okay, that does seem like what I'm trying to get at. I don't know how to tell the system that. So so really we could. You can't necessarily say they're all bombs if that isn't of size 3. Yeah, exactly. That's the hard part, is understanding how to make it general and not just be like, look, if you have a 3 and 2 other spots overlap that can each only have 1 bomb, and then you only have 1 other spot, that last other spot must have a bomb. But you can say that there will be at least 1, so 1 plus bomb there. Okay, sure, I could say that in the region that's not shared. Well, dang, I've already kind of destroyed the group by adding this bomb in. Darn. And yes, the answer is usually more question marks, for sure. Yeah, I feel like if I could know where to use question marks, I would have a better understanding of things. So if we look at this shared area, now we know for sure that there must be 1 bomb in here. And the size of it... Ooh, well, the size of it doesn't matter, but only because of other information. So hold on. Can we... Let's start over. Can we just look at all 3 of these? and then do the same thing we were trying to just do, which is that what? We have one bomb in the thing that overlaps this, and the two now? This. So if we have one bomb in here, but we can say a question mark now, because we've brought in this other group that must have a shared bomb. But then we can also add another question mark. Is it into here? We can do that because it doesn't matter how big that area is. If there's only one bomb in the shared space, then great. And then where else can we put question marks? It wouldn't matter how big this space is, right? Question mark all the things. Okay, well, let me go through each one because it's the fun of it is understanding, right? Like I could very easily just put question marks and see if it says that I failed, but I think it's more fun to actually think about the reasoning. And then out here, we can question mark that. And then what about these spots that are 0? So that's saying like where this area and this, oh, because there's nothing there. Okay. Question mark all the overlaps until I get an error. Oh my God. Okay, so we can't do that. We can undo it. That's nice to have that undo right there. So, right, because if this did have area outside of it, then it would change things. Okay. So I did kind of ruin the ability to make a very succinct rule there by solving that one bomb. But, oh well. Okay, so then let's see how this goes. So there's one bomb in here, and there's 6 in here. A 6 is a 6 rare. A 6 seems like what, an 8 in Minesweeper. So I mean that just seems like there's just always all bombs in it. Note that that is 6, not exclamation point 6. Yeah, what did the exclamation point 6 is less than 6? Any number except 6. Oh. Oh boy. That's gonna be hard to remember. I think this page will be the most referred to. Help page. Okay, so I mean we don't even need to worry about this thing. Oh well. I guess we can teach it that there has to be a bomb in here because it's a 6. Exclamation point X clues are the devil, not gonna lie. That, it seems hard to be able to actually use that intelligently. Okay. So what is the, let's start over. What is the most valuable thing we can learn from this? I think just telling it that there has to just be all 6s or all bombs surrounding a 6 seems like the pretty obvious thing to do. Because then that just handles every 6 all the time, always. So I guess we'll just do that. Oh my God, okay. And that seems like it would be the best thing to do there, even though we could have brought that other group in and been like, well, the spot you share has to be a bomb, but like that's obvious if everything has to be a bomb. Okay. So it's gonna be about how these all meet up. Now with this group, we have the option of putting a bomb in either spot. Now, frustratingly, with the solver, it almost just feels like, essentially, I should try this, and then if it doesn't work, I could just try another spot. But I like actually thinking about the logic. This is the same situation as with the 2-1-1, with one space of the 2 outside the overlap. Let's see, because I guess this has... This... Because Because this is a 3 now, but it has 2 spaces outside of the overlap. But the difficulty here for me is following the logic through to prove we couldn't just have 2 bombs down here and then 1 in either of these. I could copy that other rule and change the value to 2 and 3 instead of 1 and 2. Okay, that's super interesting. Okay. So hold on, then nope, not the main menu. Not the main menu. Let's look at the rules. Okay, so is it the 1, and the 2? Which was this rule. Ooh, it might have been previous rules. Shit. Okay. Let me construct the rule from scratch. It was rule 35. Shit. All right. Fine, then let's look at it. I guess we can just close this now that we have it. Okay. Change the value to 2 and 3 instead of 1 and 2. So essentially changing this to a 3. Does that actually... Undo. Okay. Crap. Nope, this is my old rule. Okay. So we have to actually duplicate it because we don't want to change it. We want to make a new one. Okay. It's this. Okay, so we're going to duplicate this and then mess with it. So then are you saying we can change that to be a 3? And then... what would we actually change to be a 2? It's this value because it has 2 outside. Okay, so then clearly it's saying that works. Now, the logic of it, I want to understand. So why could we not have a bomb here and a bomb here? What problem would that cause? If we had a bomb here and a bomb here... Oh, all we're saying is if this is the situation, this has to be clear, which it would. But we could have 2 bombs out here, or we could have 2 bombs in here. Or not 2. Wait, actually, yeah, maybe we could. Hold on. A bomb here and a bomb here would mean no bomb there. We could have a bomb down here. Okay. So then... But then this rule is just saying that, oh, it's saying if there's 2 spaces outside, nothing else matters except the fact that the spots they share is clear. This spot shared by this one and this one circuit, these groups is clear. Okay, so that makes sense to me looking at it now. Damn. It is clear you guys are very comfortable building these rules. Holy shit, dude. Okay. But it does seem like the learning curve is like too steep. And maybe part of it is because of the differences between it and Minesweeper. And like I'm not amazing at Minesweeper. I understand, I think, all of the logic in it. I'm not fast with it. And then we're going from square grid up to hexagon. So there's certainly that problem that makes it the learning curve a little bit higher, but the programming of the rules with the table, essentially this like overlapping series of cells, is it's fucking complicated. Okay, so what is this saying? It is connecting 2 groups, 2 things that are outside of any shared area. And then it is saying it will make that group. Okay. That's interesting. So then how are we going to use that to our advantage? All right. So we have so many overlapping 1s. And they would all kind of trigger each other in like a domino effect. Like if we put a bomb, if there was a bomb here, then there is no bomb here. which means there'd have to be a bomb there, which means no bomb here, which means there would have to be a bomb there. Okay. And then if we look at the 3, what is the value of the red region in the help? The value of it. Ooh, interesting. So, potentially 1, but let's see if I guess I just followed the similar pattern through, but that's a nice clear rate, by the way. You guys are helping me. I would be stuck much further back without it. In fact, it was definitely, now that you guys are all here, I would recommend going back and watching me struggle for the first like 30 minutes. I think understanding the format was very difficult for me. Having a better... You mean the clear rate of this level? Oh, wait, so does that mean... You mean that it has... That, like, lots of people have cleared it? Or that it has a low clear rate, as in, like, not many people have cleared it? Shit. I don't know. Okay, but let's try to actually answer this question. So if we put a bomb here, then that would mean no bomb here. Which means we need a bomb here. Which means no bomb here. Okay, so this connected region is a value of 1. And then I think we could do the... we can do that in here, right? Like, is that literally just this picture? Let's just double check. A bomb here, no bomb, bomb, no bomb. So if we connected these regions, there would be a bomb and no bomb. And then let's just make sure, let's say no bomb means bomb, means no bomb, means bomb. Yeah, so it's going to be 1. I can see the clear rate on the left, percentage of how many people cleared it. Kind of. The exact math is a bit more complicated. Is that... Oh my god, it's the... Okay, I get it. All right. All right. Although this doesn't actually say clear rate, it just says that it's the current level, but I assume since it's a percentage, that's gotta be the clear rate. Okay. So then we want to create a combined group, and we could do that by just putting numbers in here. Is that correct? No, that's the wrong region, isn't it? Hold on, hold on. Okay, so it was this region, and then, nope, that region. Is that true? It's true. Holy. Well, okay, hold on. Right, there's no groups. I have to choose another set of levels. Okay, okay. Oh, and again, question mark all the things. Damn it. Damn it. I think that might be one of the things that gets in the way of me and really enjoying this game is just putting question marks in and seeing what comes up as a failure. I don't like that aspect of Minesweeper. Like, that was why I didn't like Minesweeper as a kid. Whoa. Hold on, undo. Nope. Is that I couldn't get the logic and I would just kind of guess. And this feels a lot like guessing. Okay, so then question marks in all of these spots? Okay, okay. I managed to solve the level. A lot of people get stuck at it or even quit. Interesting. Man, I feel like if you were going to quit this game, the point would be earlier. But, like, once you understand it, that's... Well, but okay, so maybe not. I play Minesweeper, so it would be hard to understand... I messed up an overlap. Uh-oh. But it says it's okay. Oh, shit. Which one did I actually change? So... this can't be a question mark. I can click the back button either on my mouse or the X to go back. Ooh. Okay. That needs to be a 1 for it to be valuable. Interesting. So then don't necessarily question mark all the things. Okay. Oh, and the bottom right 0? This as well? Like that needs to be a 1? Question mark all the things I can. I thought it wouldn't let me update the rule if I question mark something that I couldn't. So then I guess I realize now there's maybe a third option where I don't invalidate the rule by making it impossible. I invalidate the rule by making it not helpful. Okay. Wait. Okay, let me edit it. The bottom right 0 needs to be a question mark. Well, now this is the bottom right 0. So wait, this can be a question mark? Hold on. I know there's a stream delay. Okay, so you're saying I changed that to a 1, but it needs to be a question mark. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, we have just a few minutes left. Let's go to the weird logic. Let's dial it back a little bit. Top left can be a question mark as well. Damn it, I had that at one point, but then I was afraid I was invalidating the rule. That's okay. It's okay. Okay, so then what are we saying here? The 0 with a minus is 0 or fewer. That's confusing. There can't be fewer than 0 bombs, can there be? Interesting. A 2 plus 2 or more. Well, a 0 or fewer, anywhere a 0 or fewer overlaps with anything, like regardless of the size, and I guess regardless of that size, it would have to be. Oh, and the. Okay, yeah, right. This just has to be clear. That's weird. That's a weird rule to tell it. Okay. Yeah, I can sweep all 0 minus regions period for sure. Oh, question mark the 3. Nope. Cancel it. Hold on. Open the old rule. Okay. And then edit. Right, because it doesn't matter what size it is. 0 or less is 0. It's weird to have 0 or less. That seems like redundant, since we're talking about like positive values. 0 or less is just 0. Okay, and then we would know, I guess in this case, that a 2 plus with 2 spaces has to be all bombs, right? Like, is there... Ooh, I wish I had a variable so I could say that, like, if an X plus has X spaces, then they all have to be bombs. Oh my god, there are variables? Oh, that's what that is. Oh my god. Okay. That's interesting. It would be a nice tool to have now, because then I feel like I would have to go back and redo a bunch of my rules. Okay. So where a 1 or more and a 1 or less meet. Well, hold on. I guess this is that same thing. If there's one space for a 1 or more, then... Oh boy, okay, what did I do? Make a rule with this group. It just has to all be all bombs. If it's 1 plus and there's only 1 space, it's gotta be a bomb. Okay, then what about this? So... if 1 or more and 1 or less overlap, you have to have 1 bomb, and it doesn't matter how many spaces there are. We might. And then I guess, sure, it doesn't matter how many spaces are outside. Oh, maybe it does. Well, right, because it could be... Okay. Okay, so undo that. It doesn't matter how many spaces there are for the one or less. And then same for their overlap. Their overlap has to have one, and then the one or less, it doesn't matter how many spaces there are. Okay. Okay. Now, I guess we could also make another rule with them that is outside would have to all be clear. Because if they have a shared space, then there has to be a bomb in there. And then if they don't, well, no, if they have a shared space, there has to be a bomb in it. And then the spot that's not shared, but that belongs to the one less. Often, at least in basic rules, you only need 0 or question mark spaces, for sure. Okay, so that was enough for us to solve. All right, let's do this one, and then I think that'll be it. Okay. So the 3 plus, if a dang it, I need the variables, you guys. I need the variables. So we can at least tell it that where a 3 plus and a 2 minus overlap, no matter how big it is, there would have to be 2 bombs in there. We could also just say that if it's equal to 2, it has to be... Ooh, is it smart enough to know that if there's 2 bombs in a space the size of 2, they have to be bombs? I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay. It is smart enough to know that. All right. Okay. Shit. Okay, maybe just one more. Okay, where a 3 plus and a 1 overlap, you can definitely only have 1 bomb. Doesn't matter how big the area is. As a final thing to do, double click the hexagon tab on the left. Okay, hold on. Let me just... Okay. All right. Double click the hexagon tab. All right. Oh, it'll just like solve everything that it can. That's pretty cool. Go. Sweet. I feel like this is like a weird farming game, and I set up all of my automated systems, and I'm just like, just pass the time, baby. Holy shit. The point is, the more that you get a 1 plus, is the more that you get a 1 plus outside the overlap. Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to turn my volume down so I can try to process that comment. The point is, more that you get a 1 plus outside of the overlap. Okay, for the group that I was saying, trying to put does it know to put 2 in the overlap when the size is only 2? What was valuable there is that it was knowing that there was 1 or more outside. Oh my god. Apparently, I have enough rules for the 3 plus and the 2 minus, yeah. It really feels like an idle game sometimes. Yeah, right here, it just like is an idle game. Is there a way to just skip past all this? Like if I just wanted to go on to playing, it would be nice to have a skip everything button. Damn. Okay, so then that means we have like 13 levels left here, 12 here, 22 here, 38 here. Interesting that as we go down, there's a dip in levels. I would think the number would increase with the complexity. The generalization is that x plus y plus and a y minus overlapping sets x plus on the outside part. Crap. Oh my god, this is like when I was like every math class that I've taken. I have an engineering degree, so I have taken quite a few math classes. That kind of shit is always nonsense at first. But all right, sure, we'll click the square while I think about that statement. X plus y plus and y minus overlapping sets x plus on the outside part. Sure, okay, because if you had like 2 less, if you know there's 2 in the middle, then the only thing that you're left over with is what remains, I guess. Oh, Okay, hold on. New rules. Normal visible. Hidden but still used by the rules. Whoa. Rules can be used to change visibility of regions. That seems really useful. If I could figure out how to use that, it would be really nice for like essentially doing what the hint does, but I like to not use hints. I would like to be able to decide what to ignore and then focus on like so essentially being my own hint system. Oh my god. Okay. This has been pretty fun. I do think I don't know. I'm just playing your game. I didn't make it, but I would really recommend you guys go back and look at the first like 30 minutes before you guys dropped in to help me. It was definitely confusing to figure out the flow of the game, and I think just a slower, more deliberate tutorial would definitely help. Would definitely help with that. And with this trying all levels, you're already a lot closer to unlocking variables. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, let's see. Where would I actually? It was in the rule creator system. Damn. 3,500 away though. Whew. That's a lot. Thanks for playing. Yeah, no problem. It was a lot more fun once you guys showed up to actually help me understand the logic, and so like definitely. I don't know how you can do it. I don't make games. Well, I do make board games for fun, but I don't make video games, and I feel like having a really good tutorial that forces people to understand each little bit of how to put information into the like logic of the rule creator would be really, really helpful. Um, and I don't know if that's only from my point of view because I understand Minesweeper. So maybe if a player didn't play Minesweeper, maybe they would find the difficulty of the parts of the game that's like Minesweeper. Maybe they would find that difficult enough that the difficulty of the rule creation, maybe the understanding of the two would grow together slowly, and it would be fine. Maybe I'm a weird because maybe I'm like a weird case study because I understand Minesweeper logic. It was much easier to jump into this game and understand how to solve a board, but not understand how to put it into the rules. And then I was definitely surprised when the game just played itself. I did not realize that was coming. That was pretty funny. Crazy Pants, my mod, was here and was like, wait, what is happening? The game is just going on its own. So I don't know. I hope you guys can find a way to make it easier so that it's easier to get flowing from the beginning. But yeah, thanks a lot. This was a lot of fun. I will probably pick this game up again at some point. Maybe if I get tired of Minesweeper, or if I'm not feeling Minesweeper. This definitely has the same like logic tease of Minesweeper, but then that interesting layer added on top of it of making the rules essentially takes away all the need to rapidly click and shit. So that's really nice. Oh, thanks for following, PG. I'll, I'm usually playing Minesweeper 12 to 2 Pacific time. So essentially the window just ended. It's 2:07 for me. But yeah, if you ever see me playing Bombe and you guys want to come in and chat, or if you see me playing Minesweeper and you want to come in and chat, always welcome. Always welcome. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. This was really fun. And good luck. Good luck finishing the game. If you get a solid tutorial in there, I think it could be a really fun game. But yeah, have a nice day, dudes.